How we doing, Nation? John here, coming to you live-ish from the bunker. Crate Club. Every 3 months, I do one of these. Thank you to the Crate Club company for sending this to me. I don't make any money for these folks. I just review the gear as fairly as possible here on camera, and then I get to keep the gear, which is awesome. So again, thank you, Crate Club. So I got to be honest with y'all. When I first saw the sneak peek for this box, I said, "There's no way this is not a $400 box." That was my thinking. So what I'm gonna do at the end of this video, I've actually went through every item. I've pulled them up from various places online like Amazon, Cabela's, on down the line, and I know how much gear is in this box. I know the monetary value. So give me your best guess as we go along, please. And let me know in the chat, in the comments, what you think about all of the items in this box. What I do to make these videos as short as possible, I put all the vital information like the blade length and the steel type and stuff down in the video description below. Down there, you will also find a discount, a direct link, and all of this stuff. So, anyway, without further ado, again, this is the general box, which is everything that they have to offer this time around. And again, I think it's $399.99. So, very similar to Battle Box, you're going to get a mission brief, um, supply drop. It's mission brief on the other. This is affectionately known as the supply drop. It's got everything in here. It tells you a little bit about everything, but I'm going to show it to you in real time. So the first item in this box, again, y'all let me know as we go along. Is this box worth $400? The model Infinity Straps 4-pack. I've got some of these already, but they are green. Um, The best way to describe these, reusable zip ties. They're gonna do a lot of things that zip ties can do, but they're reusable. I've used them as keychains and things like that as well. They're pretty daggone durable. I'm a fan of them, but like I said, I already have some, so it's a very basic item for me. But it might be up your alley. The second thing we have, this was a little surprising. This is called Nose Slap. And I'm going to take them out and show you one here. If you're familiar with like smelling salts and things like this that athletes would use, they're reusable, but I believe it's peppermint oil inside it. This is a 2-pack, going to give you that instant wake up. I prefer coffee. I'm weird in that way, but I can see where this would have uses. Medical emergencies, sure. I know that EMTs and stuff use smelling salts as well. But I'm thinking about, to be honest with you, the prepper in me is thinking about during SHTF, when you really have to rob yourself of a lot of sleep and you're kind of coherent and awake, but maybe not all the way. If you've ever been tired and groggy, would be the way to explain it. That's what I'm talking about. Another very basic item, though. Next, EXOTAC free key. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and hopefully not lose it because it's a very small item. It's keychain. Y'all keeping the monetary tally going here because I couldn't believe it either. It's a very slim keychain in which you attach keys. I know it's crazy. What a concept. EXOTAC free key. It's very, very lightweight, and it's supposed to be one of those deals where a lot of times it's hard to, the standard keychains are hard to pry apart and stuff. This one's very easy. You just squeeze it in a certain spot and it opens up. And finally, let me see here on the first 2 pages, we have what's called the pack stack. This is a decent item in my opinion. It's like one of Santa's elves wrapped it though. Just throwing it out there. The pack stack. There you go. And here's how it's going to go down. This thing is 40 liters all things told. So it's one of these items that if I can get it open here, I'm going to dread taking this out. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna show you you know how big it is. But I'm gonna dread that because I don't know if I'm ever getting it back in here. It just seems like one of those items. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tents and things like that. They never want to go back in. They're boogers. But what this is, I mean, when you get right down to it, is a bag. You know, it's a bag that you can use for various things. It's a foldable bag. The It's almost like a tent material would be the best way to explain this. Um, I don't know if that's because it's tear proof or what, but about twice the size of a fanny pack. Not that I wear fanny packs, but I ain't judging either. About twice that size for those keeping score at home. Um, there you go. So again, I'm gonna have so much fun folding that back up. I mean, there's a little padding involved. It looks like it would be maybe waterproof, rip proof to a degree, but I mean, this thing is not surviving nukes or anything. So again, that's called the pack stack. Hopefully, people in chat are keeping up with you know, with the price points and the scoring at home, because when I saw the reveal of the box, the first four items were underwhelming. I'm going to be honest with you, they were underwhelming. And then we got to the next items and I said, "Oh wow, here we go." So there's a coupon or something for nose slap. Important notice. No, all kinds of health notices. Never mind. Don't use it for leisure, I guess. This is the, if I can get it out of the box. It's by the Sharp company. It is the guided sharpening system. Now, I am familiar with Work Sharp, but this is a little bit bigger than the ones I have. The ones I have, I throw into bags and things, and they are portable, but they are good. They're good quality. Again, this one is a little better. Um, all things told. So you're going to get your guided system here. And these are adjustable, so it's going to give you different angles. There's 17 and 20, it looks like, here. And this one already has a 17 and a 20. So you just bring your knife blade down and across. Okay. Um, again, mine, all this stuff is built onto the back. So this is kind of fancy for me. There's the second attachment forward. And then it feels like that's the coarse, which would mean this is the fine attachment. It is. Look right there. Fine. Just knocks off any dings and stuff like that, any jagged areas. So not only are you going to get this as the next item in the crate club, I would gamble to say this costs a little bit of money. Of course, I've got it all written down. I did research it again. So you're going to get the sharpening system. Then you're going to get the upgrade kit for the sharpening system that works alongside it. Extra coarse diamond board, extra fine diamond board, and an ultra fine leather. Some people, Caveman James is one of them, prefers leather over anything else for sharpening a knife. So good item. And I saw it and I'm like, well, that's, you know, that's kind of a decent item to put in this box, you know, in comparison to the ones we just went over. So next up, this thing I went ahead and pulled out of the box because I wanted to make sure it was charged. It's called the Nitecore EDC27 ultra slim flashlight. And it comes with, it's got a lanyard. I kept that in the bag. USB-C charger, not the fault of Crate Club, obviously. It does kind of get on my nerves that all of the companies, anybody putting out technology now, they give you the cord, they don't give you the power block. They just assume you got them laying around, which I do. But it's just the entire thing. When I saw the price of this flashlight, I said, "No, son, you got to give a charging block with that. It's ridiculous." But they didn't. Um, it is up to 3,000 lumens. Um, here's the thing, though. Okay, y'all know how I am with technology. There's actually a screen on here, so there are a bunch of different digital settings that you have to get into in order to get up to 3,000 lumens. So this is the low setting. That's the lowest setting right there. And again, I'll find out how long it lasts on the lowest setting versus the 300 lumens, but you can see the screen maybe there for a second. It'll activate and then it goes away. Um, it does have grip on the sides in places where I want grip. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm holding it this way, whether I'm holding it this way, it does have grip where it needs it. But again, it's got all kinds of additional settings that I haven't toyed around with, and Lord help us when I attempt that. It's got a clip as well if you want to belt carry or maybe attach to a bag or something like that. But there it is one more time. The Nitecore EDC27. Very solid item. It's got some heft to it. I need to mention that. It's got some real weight to it. Bringing us to our last two items. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the last item first for a reason, okay? This is called the Fox 599 folding carambit. It's like it's got some hardware to put the clip on the other side if you're left-handed. Typically that's what'll happen, or it'll be like maybe it's a slim line, a thinner clip. Some people prefer those. I don't actually. Comes in rather than a zip case, it comes in almost, it feels almost like a burlap sack, which is neat, different. Um, so there it is, folded, and it's got some swag to it. If I do say so myself, which I do. And let's unfold this joker. All right. I like the it's got a dagger look to it. I really do like that actually. Um, obviously it's mostly handle. Looks like black G10 scaling. It's got the Fox logo right there on the blade. Um, zero play, which is what I'm looking for in a foldable. Prefer, fixed blades, but with foldables, absolutely no play. It's not happening. Um, so it looks like you got a thumb grip there. Perfect size. Perfect size. I may actually switch my EDC for a little while. It's going to unlock standard. You know what I'm saying? You've got it inside the frame there, and you just fold it down. So I wanted to show y'all this, and again, I'll put the blade length and steel type and all that stuff in the video description below, because the final item in this box is a really neat item, but I've not opened it yet, and I need a knife to do that. And I really wanted to see if this thing would cut right. So the final item is called the EXOTAC Titan Light. I guess I need to show it to you first, right? Lighter, right? In the same vein as Zippo lighters or something like that. So yeah, it's super sharp. Super sharp. So this is refillable. You can switch the flint in and out as well. Flint wheel, it looks like. Looks like maybe it's compatible with Zippo stuff, but I would have to double check on that. I mean, it takes Zippo fluid. I did see that. But I mean, look at that. It's a windproof lighter. It's machined aluminum. Looks like you're either going to get a black one, green, silver, or orange. So this one obviously is black. And oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Of course, it has no fuel in it. Um, but I like it. Um, the last four items to me are out of the park. They're totally out of the park. The first four, I'm like really suspect on. So again, I was curious, how much value do you think is in this box? I really like this as well. This, the knife and the lighter have my heart. And the sharpening system's crazy cool, but again, I've got several of the portable ones by the same company, and it's a good company. How much do you think everything in the box is worth? Because when I went through Amazon, when I went through Cabela's, Bass Pro, blah blah blah, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, I went to, I think, for the knife. I almost fell on the floor. There's $550 worth of gear in this box. So I was going to come on here before I checked everything out, and I was going to say be very skeptical about spending $400 on this box. However, the flashlight, the lighter, again, the knife and the sharpening system, each were around 70 to $100 plus, and it blew me away that they were that expensive, each particular item. So, let me know what you think of the box. All things told, no, I ain't using the nose slap on camera. I may see if I get Caveman or something to do it sometime. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below so I can pass those on to Crate Club. Y'all take care and God bless.